Hello there, it's your favorite Uncle Josh, and we're back with Winx Saga, episode 6. Let's get into it, shall we? So we open with Bloom actually taking down the portal, and letting out, God, I can't think, Rosalind. That's her name. We're going to go with that until I find it out. We then find out that Beatrix is gone, and that, of course, Aisha snitched on her friends and told what was going on. Now, I understand, Aisha, you wanting to be safe. But girl, let the white folk be the white folk. Let them go on their crazy adventures that cause years of therapy and years of trauma. You stay black and deal with your years of therapy and your years of trauma, minding your business. Mind your business. So we have Tara confronting her dad and telling her dad, you lied once again and you need to quit that. And then of course Stella approaches Aisha about her, being a snitch, being a rat, and how snitches get stitches. And they're having a staring contest. Honestly, I have to agree with them, Stella and the group on this. Aisha, mind your business. You could have just minded your business and stay out of it. And you could have told her, I don't know what's going on. Oh, Aisha, you know what happened? I was minding my black African American fairy business. That's what I was doing. I was minding it. It kept me safe. Kept me safe. And then we now have Headmistress Downing looking for Rosalind with Bloom, and yeah. So here's the thing. A lot of stuff has happened once again. Scott had to call out Silva because Silva lied to them about Bloom and lied to him about what happened to Rosalind. Then we also get Rosalind trying to explain that people and where Bloom is from is actually were blood witches, and they actually sacrificed people when she wanted to get rid of them. So when she saw that the burned ones were there, she talked to friends and then let's combining her magic and let's just get rid of them. You think that these are good people, but they're actually not. They're really not. My whole thing is this: why is she trusting her? I wouldn't trust Rosalind. I'm just not trusting Rosalind. Just not. Yeah, I just can't trust her. Yeah, something about this is a lie. She took down the barriers, let the burned ones in. Y'all, fake the Winx saga. Dane, he not gonna run my blood pressure up. I'm not gonna let him run my blood pressure up. He wanted to run my blood pressure up. I can see it in his eyes. He wanna run my blood pressure up. I ain't gonna let him though. I ain't gonna let him though. He the one that found Beatrix and took her back because she was paralyzed, and he's the one that's trying to work on her. There are people out there, there are monstrous beings trying to kill you, and you worried about this white woman as a black man. And this is what the writer said this was appropriate for, like, the only black male character in this whole entire show to be head over heels risking his life for this white woman. He not gonna run my blood pressure up. I let Bloom slide sometimes because she be running my blood pressure up. I do let her slide sometimes to run my blood pressure up, but he not gonna run my blood pressure up. So we are now at the scene where, of course, we had Stella and Sky. Stella and Sky had to talk about the situation that, she ran away, which caused the Solarian troops to actually go away. Had she not went away, they still would have been there, and didn't actually, none of the burn ones would have happened. Rosalind Downing found out that Rosalind's the one in the circle and she's the one that took the barrier down so she can harm and kill everybody. Because Rosalind's a manipulative old woman and she always has a plan. She has manipulating Bloom and all these people all this other time. Also, we were able to get Sam some help. The dad's like, why haven't you here sooner? I said, you locked us in a room, remember? He's like, ooh, I mean, excuse me. Yeah, you locked us in a room there, sir. Like, come on. What did you think? My whole thing is this, Bloom, you better go outside and lead them away from you. That's a smart thing to do. So, y'all, we got Bloom. And Bloom is deciding that she needs to go. First off, I think she needs to kill Rosalind. And second off, she needs to go out there and kill all them burnt ones. That's 1 and 2. Third off, Musa finds out that being able to take emotions is one, to be able to feel emotions is one thing. She pushes them back. The terrorist father said, no, you're a mind fairy. That means you can take on some of them. She tries, but then she punks out because no one's ever taught her this part of her magic. How long has she been going to Alfea, y'all, and she don't know this? How she don't know this? Just asking a question, that's all. So y'all, Skyden found out that Silva killed his dad. Killed him. So Musa opened up the terror and said that, she felt her mom died, and that's why she doesn't want to do this with Sam, because she doesn't want to feel somebody else to die. And I love the fact that when the burnt ones came in, they looked at them and was like, not who I'm looking for. And they brushed out the way. Everybody's like, well, what just happened? Did they just walk past them? They just walked past them. They're like, oh, well, hi, how y'all doing? Well, praise God, to him be the glory. Just walking past like they in a Sunday service at a Black Baptist church, like, aren't y'all supposed to be trying to kill us? They're like, no, you're not who we're looking for. They're like, well, this is odd. I thought we were... But then I do give it to Tara because she is trying to fight. They're like, Tara, what are you doing? Y'all, we have to fight. I said, y'all, they're coming. We need to fight. We have to fight now. Let's fight. So Bloom did her thug fizzle, and she was able to get Winx, which they should have had in the show, but didn't. And she was able to take down the bird ones. But interesting note was that when she took out what made, what powered the burn ones, they looked like real people. And she was like, what's going on? Dowling's going to clean it up and handle it so folks don't know what's happening. She's proud of her. Rosalind and Beatrix are... Rosalind came and met Beatrix, and she asked the boys, you want to know what happens next? Rosalind's dad knows who Beatrix is, so yeah. Why didn't they just kill Rosalind? I would have done that. Y'all sitting over here putting her in force fields, keeping her safe. When I would have told Bloom she's dead, all she would have been. So we get this scene where Aisha lies for Bloom so she can get some rest. Musa did her thing in helping with Sam. And Silva's kind of feeling some type of way now because he killed Sky's dad because they thought they were killing innocent people. But like Rosalind said, Downing said, Rosalind told Bloom that the people that she killed were blood witches. And that's the reason why she had them killed, because they did human sacrificing. And Rosalind's like, something deep in my spirit says that is a no. And so because of that, that's why she did what she did. But now Silva's feeling some type of way because he killed Andreas, and Andreas was following her orders, but he thought that, oh no, these are innocent people. This is why you don't lie. So we get Bloom, like I said, confessing and asking Head Downing if they could hug because she was honest, and she apologized, and Headmistress Dowling did apologize too, talking about how, I should have been open and honest with you. Then Bloom did confide in her and saying, they had to go home and she had to tell them who she was. And so we get a montage of Bloom being open and honest with her parents, saying, I'm actually really not your... Well, I'm your daughter. You raised me. You've had me since I came out the womb. You had me since I came out the womb. I am your daughter, but your actual biological daughter did die at birth. And a lady actually saw that, and just when she wanted to hide me, he just kind of swapped you guys out. She kind of swapped me out with, your biological daughter. May she rest in peace. And then so she showed her that she could do magic, and she told her mom, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to set you on fire. I didn't even know I could set you on fire, but I set you on fire. And then now we have this, this sad but funny thing because, she realized this is our child. Because as they're looking for the baby book, they realize, oh, this isn't her. Then once they start seeing the pictures, like, oh, this is our baby. This is our baby. This is our baby. She may be a fire-wielding fairy that's tried to set us on fire, but, that's my baby. I love her. I'm a ride for mine. Y'all... So the Solarian people came up there with their bows and arrows ready. Not guns, bows and arrows, because he knows what I don't like. And tell me why the queen got out there and said, Silva, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of Andreas. They're like, attempted? He's like, I thought I killed him. He then stepped out the car fully alive. What in the plot twist? She's sleeping with that man, too. That queen is sleeping with Andreas. I ain't stupid. I know when folks is messing around. Trust. Y'all, so Rosalind came in and showed up and showed out, and she had to say, first off, Andreas was the one that was raising Beatrix this whole entire time, and Andreas is obsessed with Rosalind. Is one of those people. Rosalind can't do no wrong. Rosalind can't do no wrong, y'all. So then she ended up, because she saved him, then she thought it was going to be hard to convince Queen Luna, but Queen Luna actually hasn't liked you in a long time, so she actually agrees with her. She's made Rosalind the headmistress again after keeping her hidden for 16 years. Wow, she doesn't like you. Silva's arrested. Uh, what else am I missing, y'all? That's pretty much it. Oh, y'all should have killed Downing. Y'all don't like Downing. Y'all, Rosalind did kill Downing. I like Downing. This was after Rosalind did speak about Bloom and the dragon flame and how the burned ones are 1,000 years old. So it's this legend about someone who holds a type of fire magic called the dragon flame. Bloom has that, and that's how Bloom was able to do what she did. But this shit had killed Downing. I was like, not Downing, God, I like that. I like Downing. When I tell y'all, I would have took my shoes off running. This scene where the five of them just walking up, and then they see Queen Luna, Rosalind, and Andreas staring back at them. When I tell you I'd have dropped that book bag, them wings would have came out, I'd have flew so fast, I'd have took them with me, I'd have covered them like, oh, they're like, why is you running? We gotta run, girl. We gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta run. You don't want us to, we ain't saying we running, girl. What about that girl? School your daddy and your brother. We gonna be there. They gonna be there when we get back. I promise you. They gonna be there when we get back. They gonna be there when we get back. They would have, y'all. This was a good show. Like, comment, subscribe, share, come back. They need to release season 2 so I can watch it.